Hey, we think we're back. How's everybody doing? Did you miss me?
Can you hear us okay, more importantly?
Yeah. And also, while we were off, I was reading the comments. There's some awesome comments in there. Thank you guys for commenting, especially Raphael. That's awesome that you helped your friend out like that.
Absolutely.
I want to give an update too. We are up to $310. Thank you guys so much. I'm gonna do a drawing at, I believe, 500. So let's get those numbers up to 500.
Get up there and let's start giving away some games.
Yes, for sure. So first drawing I'm gonna do is at 5. Once we break 500, and if you donated early, you will be in the prizes all day. You can win multiple prizes. It doesn't matter. So donate early, and let's get you in there. So are we good? Are we back? Because everybody, we got yay! We got a yay on the comments.
We got a yay! Woo!
Misty Mountain Girl 87. Thank you.
Misty
all right.
Girl.
Mountains. I'm sorry. Excellent. So, Justin, we are back.
Cool.
We are ready, and we are going to play Lost Ruins of Arnak.
So while we were down, I kind of walked through.
Said it right that time?
Sure. That's a nice way of saying I really wasn't paying attention to what you were saying. But,
that's okay.
But while we were down, I was kind of explaining to Stork some of what was going on here, and I'll just kind of give you all a rundown in case you haven't seen us. Or in case you haven't seen this before, this is a game where we are all explorers, and this is a brand new discovered continent. And we're trying to discover kind of as much information as we can about these long-lost civilization that once occupied this continent. So you'll see kind of over the whole map, there will be lots of different locations that we can discover, that we can spend compasses to go out and discover what may be at some of these locations. There is also then, as we go up here, there'll be some higher level sites, and the more sites that you actually find, the better the reward. And I'll pretend like that was there the whole time. And then over here,
it was there.
Over here is the research track, and that's another important thing for us to do, where we'll spend resources to take our magnifying glass and our journals up this research track to actually discover the Lost Temple of Arnak. And one thing to keep in mind is as you move up, you have to move your magnifying glass first, because that's how you discover things, and you have to discover things before you can write in your journal about them.
Okay.
So,
makes sense.
And then as you get to different heights, you'll unlock different things, and we'll kind of get to some of those things as we get to it. But the important thing is that you have different kinds of, you have rubies, you have arrowheads, and you have tablets that you'll spend to do different things throughout the game, as well as coins, which will allow you to purchase things, and compasses, which will actually allow you to explore the island and also pick up artifacts. Artifacts are like items, except they have a little more of an immediate benefit, and they're a little bit more powerful.
Awesome.
So, and as the game gets on, we'll actually have less and less items available to buy and more artifacts as the game goes on. So I'll go ahead and I'll just give the first go here. I got 2 coins for being the starting player. For being the second player, you get a gold and a compass.
That's right.
And then, so draw 5 cards.
Out of here. Did you already pre-shuffle my deck?
I did not pre-shuffle your deck.
Okay. Well,
I pre-shuffled mine. So,
I'll do it.
I have 3 cards here, and I'll go ahead and show you.
You said 5, right?
Yep, and I'll kind of show you kind of some of the cards in my hand, because we both have the same starting deck. So it really doesn't matter. Kind of if, yeah, it really doesn't really matter if Stork knows what I have. Like, these are fear cards.
Let's just go, Justin. I need some cheers for me in the comments.
Oh, that's Tony. That's my personal cheerleading team.
Wait a minute. Somebody said one of my favorite games. Awesome.
But these are fear cards. They are useful for some minor exploration, but you want to get rid of them before the end of the game, because you'll actually lose points. Funding cards you can use to either get a coin or use it as a coin to either purchase something or to do some research. And there's exploration cards that we start with that act as a compass, or you can just discard in order to get a compass.
We got a comment. How many people can play?
Up to 4, 2 to 4.
The
And
box
then-
says 1 to 4.
I know. You interrupted me before my butt.
I do that a lot.
Yeah, that's okay though. That's okay though. I still like you, buddy. But we actually, in the rule book, there is a solo mode, and we are actually in the process of developing a solo campaign.
That's awesome.
That you can play with this. So it does have a really good solo mode, and it actually has some solo components to actually have a kind of a automaton type player that you're going up against. But then Min and Elwin are actually in the process of writing up an actual campaign that you can go through as well if you do want to play solo.
And the reason I brought up solo is because as a gamer, before I didn't care. But in the last year and a half, like every game I pick up, I look to see, does it have a solo mode?
Right. No, and that's where that is actually true about myself, where up until recently, I was never much of a solo gamer. And now and now I've started dabbling in that a little more. But just as an example here, I will go ahead and take my first turn instead of micro turns. So I take a turn, you take a turn, and we go back and forth until neither one of us can take turns, and we pass, and then the round ends, and we'll reset for the next round.
Perfect.
So I'll go ahead and I'll play this fear card, and I'll just make my discard pile over here.
And it has a boot on it.
And it has a boot on it. So I take one of my explorers.
Excellent.
I will go here, and I will take 2 tablets. Now the cool thing about these tablets that a lot of people don't realize is Min's very big into languages and stuff like that, and she actually, like, you can decode what these tablets say, and they actually say something.
Wow.
So I have not figured that out yet, but it is actually pretty cool to be able to do that.
That's awesome. And I was just going to comment on the components are fantastic.
Yeah.
The tablets are so cool. The arrowheads. I don't know what these are. What are
The
these?
rubies?
Rubies. They're cool. I asked before when we were down. I was like, "Is this a special edition game, or can I just get this?"
Yeah.
Off the shelf? Like,
No, this is how it comes right out of the box when you buy it.
So when I play one card, or
You can play one card. If you play like one of the anything with a lightning bolt is a free action. So like if you play one of the funding, or if you play one of the exploration cards, you can keep taking actions as long as you play something with that thunderbolt. So like you could play like 2 of your funding cards to get 2 coins to buy an item, or something like that,
So
if you want
I can play
to.
these 2 together, or not?
Yeah, you can play those 2 together
But
and
then
get 2
ship in a
coins.
boat?
That's it depends on what you want to
ship
use
in
it for.
Okay.
If you want to use it for the funding, then you would just take the coins, and then you would have 3 coins total.
I want to do that.
Or yeah,
Because I don't know what that means, but I'm going to do it. So
So-
I have not played this game. This is my first attempt.
yeah, we are just
somebody-
teaching it on the fly.
Yeah, so donate. That's awesome. And then Raphael, this game's on my wish list. So you can come in today and get it at Saltier if you want.
Yeah,
Raphael,
they do have it on
and
the shelf.
They do, and a portion of that would be donated, or you can donate directly through the link, and you're
We're going to be giving away a copy later.
That is awesome. So we will be giving it. Will probably be our last thing. It's very grand prize-ish. But yes.
All right, so then that was your micro turn. I'm going to go ahead and let's see what I've got here. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to play this funding card as a coin. I'm going to spend these 2 coins, and I'm going to buy this journal up here.
I can spend these?
So when you so I'm gonna buy this journal. This is exile this card to research with your journal for free. Okay. So then when you now when you buy an item, it goes to the bottom of your deck like that.
All right.
So you won't be able to use it this round, but then you'll be able to use it
beginning of next round.
at the beginning of next round.
Hopefully.
The machete slides over,
Oh, this slide that way.
and we have the flask, which you get to exile this card to draw 3 cards. So that's really nice if you want to deep draw into your deck. So then, yeah, at any time during your turn, you can spend coins to purchase items. You can, if you have enough compasses, you can use them to explore or to buy an artifact.
All right, awesome. So Raphael, you already donated. Awesome, thank you so much. Let's see. So I can go. Is there a boot to go to? I'm gonna play this fear card.
There's plenty of them down
I'm gonna do it
here,
because
yeah.
you did it, and I think that's smart. Because you.
Then do you want coins? Do you want? There's one that gives you 2 coins.
What's this do?
This one gives you an arrowhead.
I want that.
You want that?
Just because this is a cool piece.
Yeah.
I don't know what it does, but I want it.
So that'll be actually good for you on your next turn because you do have a compass and an arrowhead. You can start researching.
Yes.
Which I cannot do yet.
Awesome.
So.
Are you getting good audio on me? Because I got a text that I wasn't getting good audio on me. Just me.
Oh, just you?
Just me.
Yeah. You might just need to speak.
Yeah. Sorry.
So I don't really have much to do a whole lot of exploration out into the continent yet. So I'll probably just have to start trying to save up for that. So I'm going to play this fear card as another boot, play my second archaeologist out there and get 2 compasses.
Is it compasses or compassi?
I say compi.
Compi?
Compi.
I like it. All right, and I have... So, how do I go up here?
So you have to have 3 compasses. That's what this means.
Oh, right. You told me
3
that.
compasses, and then play, one of the travel icons from another card.
To get compass. Compi.
Just to get compi?
Compi.
Okay.
I'll reach across.
Excellent.
Can I do something also? Like, can I do this in the same turn, or?
You can actually, since because you just played those.
Yeah.
Those have the lightning bolt, so you still have an action that you can take.
Oh,
so if you want to pay one of those compasses and one of those arrowhead, move up here. No, you're green. I usually play green, so I go backwards on that. Yeah. But so you move up here, and so you get a free coin.
Awesome. Awesome.
So if I want to say, let's do this. Let's go ahead and pay that as a compass. I'm going to pay these other 2 compasses, and I'm going to pay this as a ship.
Okay.
And we're going to go. Actually, I can't even do that. That was actually a negatory move. I realized I used all of my archaeologists already.
Oh.
I have nobody to move up there.
Oh, I have this guy.
So we'll pretend like I'll just take that actual compass. I'll take that coin. And then is there anything else that... Yeah. So I will actually spend these 2 compasses.
Okay.
To take that. If you want to hand me the artifact.
This?
Yep.
Keep forgetting that we can buy things up here.
Yeah. So this inscribed blade lets you research with the discount of either a arrowhead or 2 tablets.
This has got a stick.
So when you get an artifact, you can actually use its ability immediately, and then it goes into your discard pile.
Okay.
So I can actually just pay a compass to move my magnifying glass up here and take a coin.
I feel like he knew what to do. I got set up there. Does this shows something sliding this way, and this shows something sliding that way. So talk to me about that.
So we just put out the top deck of the artifacts.
Here.
So when a new artifact is replaced, they all shift down this way. Items when they are replaced, they shift down this way. Okay. And I'll kind of show you how that all works once we start setting up the next round.
What's the staff for?
That is the staff that shows what round we're on.
Okay.
So so each round that comes out, there'll be more artifacts and less items available for purchase.
I love it. That's interesting. That is very interesting.
So now it is your turn. Is there anything that you wish to buy?
So I can buy stuff up here.
You can buy stuff up there. Yep. Okay. Because you have, 4 coins there?
I do have 4 coins.
So you can buy the binoculars, which will allow you to activate any of these sites, any discovered site for free down here. The automobile is a free action, and that just gives you 2 compasses automatically, and it does have a double travel icon. The machete lets you exile a card, and that's a good way to get rid of the fear, and get you 2 compasses. You want a machete?
Machetes are cool.
All right. So then that just goes down there on the bottom of your deck.
Down.
The flask slides over, and now we've got the sturdy boots, which give you a compass, and you get to place an explorer with the discount of 2 boots. So basically, you get to not have to pay a boot card to travel to any one of the base sites.
Okay.
If you play the boots with that, so.
Got it.
All right, I have nothing else that I'm going to do at the moment, so I'm gonna go ahead and I take that back. Actually, I think I'm gonna go ahead and spend 2 coins to pick up this flask. So we'll shift the boots down, and then we have the carrier pigeon. Carrier pigeon is a free action that gives you 2 of the tablets. So that's a nice one to have. So I don't have anything else to do, so after this I will pass.
I don't think I can do
you
anything.
You don't think you have anything? Doesn't look like you have anything else to do.
Nope.
So yeah, we'll go ahead and looks like you'll pass as well.
Okay.
So we'll take our explorers, come back. And then that stays. So how we handle this comes over here.
Okay.
So now the army knife and the automobile go away. Coconut flask will slide down. We'll get another artifact. The war club just lets you defeat a guardian.
Nice.
So that's a nice one to have. And then looks like we got the bow and arrows, which will allow you to gain a compass for each guardian on sites you occupy and each guardian that you have overcome. So the more you defeat guardians, the more bow and arrow will definitely be useful to you. So we shuffle our discard deck, and it goes on the bottom of our existing deck here. And then we draw 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
All right. And then that comes over to you, and you get to go first.
Clock.
So
I'm on the clock.
you are on the clock.
All right, so let me ask you this symbol.
Yeah.
So this machete symbol, that lets me get rid of a card.
That lets you exile a card from your hand or from your discard pile.
Or from my discard. That's what I was going to ask.
So you can't dig through there.
But I can use this first
to
use a boot,
go and get some resources.
and then I can exile it
And
out
then you
there.
can exile it later.
That's perfect, I think. I don't, maybe it's not. Let's go here and get the
2 compasses. Nice.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to play.
What are these tokens?
These are under a 4-player game. You'll have 2 opportunities to travel there, but for just a 2-player game, those are all flooded and we can't use them.
Okay, makes sense.
So I'm going to go ahead and just play my flask right out the gate.
Am I allowed to use these or not?
On your next turn, yeah, because that's what you want to pay to be able to travel up here.
Okay.
So I'm going to pay. I'm going to get rid of. I'm going to exile this flask, and I'm going to draw 3 cards.
Huh.
So now it is your turn again, and this would be a good opportunity for you to do some exploring.
Yeah, I don't want to do that.
Yeah. Why? Why should I do that?
When do these guys come out?
That comes out when you discover a new site.
Okay, I'm gonna spin these.
Okay, and then you'll discard a card that has either a
No, I don't want to go up there.
ship or a jeep.
I'm gonna buy this thing.
Oh, you want to do that? Okay,
Yeah.
the War Club?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you don't have any guardians to defeat, so it doesn't do you really any good right now.
No, but it looks awesome.
But it'll do you good. It'll do you some good later.
I don't want you to have it. Look
Yeah,
at this
that's
thing. Like, look at this. This is. Look at the art on that.
So yeah, so
Even
he's just
if
buying
I lose, I won.
He's just buying it because he doesn't want me to have it.
That's right. It's awesome.
So
I feel like you bought one earlier.
let's go ahead and do the Idol of our Anu. Let you research with the discount of a ruby.
About to be war clubbing people in the end of this game like a champ.
All right. So that goes. Did you put that? No, that goes. Artifacts go in your discard pile. That's fine. There you go. So then.
Supposed to let me cheat. I'm the host.
Well, let's see here. You're supposed to let me win.
Wait.
Classic
Whose comment
Stork.
is that? Is that you? Classic for messing up. Or
Does he cheat a lot?
cheating?
Does he cheat a lot on these things? Really? Come on.
That's not true.
All right. So I am going to go ahead and play this inscribed blade, which then will let me research with a discount of either a arrowhead or 2 tablets. So I will pay a tablet to do that research there. I'm gonna be able, that just goes away, but I can draw a card. That's what that means. But I get a compass out of it.
So what's the 2 and the 1? What's the difference?
That's the victory points that they're worth at the end, depending on how far you're up. Each of your compass and your journal's worth a certain amount of victory points.
So this is important.
It is kind of important.
All right.
Yeah. As I've told you more than once.
All right, sir.
Yeah.
You have.
That's kind of stuff you want to do.
Yeah. Not me. Let's do this. Machete.
All right. Machete. So then you discard that. Then you exile a card. So you probably want to exile that fear.
So it's out of the game?
Yep. Goes out of the game. And goes, you can go up on that little exile card there. Yeah. Or just put it on there, yeah, since they're all the same.
Okay.
And then you get 2 compi.
2. And then that's it.
All right.
Was this worth the victory point too?
That will be at the end of the game. Yep. So yeah, some of these artifacts and some of these items do have victory point logos on them, but they are worth points at the end.
Excellent.
So I'm gonna play this exploration, pay this compass since it's a single. Compass. And then I'm gonna go ahead and play this funding card as a ship. And I'm going to go out here and explore that location. So,
come on, man.
Now that you'll see what this happens after multiple encouraging for you to do it, I'll go ahead and do it for you.
All right.
So, so after this, these are idols. You collect idols by discovering sites. Later on, you can take an idol action for free down here, which the ones, for those of you who can't see it, are you can pay a gold to get a ruby. You can get a free arrowhead, you can get 2 tablets, you can get a gold and a compass, or you can draw a card. And that'll be by spending the idol later in order to take one of those actions, but it counts as a free action. So then you can take another action after that. So, I have 1 idol. Now, here is the site that I'm discovering. It is kind of a cat carving up there that gives me a free ruby. So I'll take a ruby, put it in my supply, and then dun dun dun, kind of a hippo warthog looking guy comes out. This is the guardian that I need to defeat by paying a ship and an arrowhead before the end of the round.
Bet you wish you had a club right now.
If at the end of the
But you don't.
But you wish you had that war club now.
Yeah.
If I do not pay the ship, if I don't pay the resources to defeat the guardian by the end of the round, I have to take a fear card.
Whoa, by the end of the round.
By the end of the round, I have to come up with the requirements to defeat that. So
I did this stuff backwards, and now I know it. So just so everybody understands, my plan is going to look good if you did it in complete reverse order of what I've just done. I'm going to play this because I want that.
Okay. And you can keep going. That was a free action.
I can keep going?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go... Well, see, the idea was now I was going to go up there and I was going to have this club to whack this guy, but the round's going to be over. The club's in
Not
there.
yet, yeah. But you might still be able to come up with a way to defeat it.
How?
You never know.
I have a good
You can
idea.
you can still travel. Eventually, you can still travel down here.
Which guy? So does this guy go out there, or does this guy move up?
No, that other guy,
This guy
will go
moves
out
out here if I come out here.
if you come out here.
All right, I'm just gonna do it. You did it. You seem to. Well, you got a lot more cards.
We'll see.
Seems like I'm not doing it. I feel like you're tricking me.
I would never do
This
that.
is terrible.
I would never trick you.
Although I can't. I'm just taking.
You can
gold.
get
two
your.
gold.
You're just gonna take the two
Taking
gold.
2 gold and I'm passing.
All right, and then you
everything I've done
will.
to this point has been bad.
And then you will. But then again, you're setting yourself up, I guess, pretty
For the
good
next turn.
for the
That's what I'm
next
hoping.
turn.
That's what I'm hoping.
Now I got to come up with an arrowhead.
If you have played this game, put pointers in the chat so I need help.
I've been trying to help you, and you ignore me at every turn. This is called karma.
Yeah. This is.
Yep. I will.
It's a mental health thing, not accepting help.
Right.
You know? Struggling. Where's Steven? We need to get Steven back over here. I'm refusing to accept help.
I'm going to play my journal, which is exile card to research with this for free. So I'll come up here. When you get to your book here for the first time, you get an assistant. An assistant is somebody who goes on your campsite board, and they can actually do free things for you.
All right.
This guy will let me get 2 gold. I can get her in the middle to get either a free compass or a free Jeep token.
Okay.
Or free Jeep icon, or her will get me just a free compass. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get her. Just select her so that every time then I want to use her for a free action, I will just get a free compass. So,
there you go.
and you've already passed. So I'll go ahead.
Yeah, you get to keep going. I like to watch the comments and the donors. So
All
thank
right.
you. We're up to 335 so far.
Woo!
Thank you.
Keep it
guys.
coming.
Keep it, yes.
Keep it coming. I'm gonna go up here.
10 donors. 10 donors. Thank you guys.
Let me see here. That's going to be tricky. Because I have to come up with a ship. I don't have a ship left in my hand. Yes. So, what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to play this fear card, go here, get 2 coins, then I'm going to have to spend my idol on my board here to get a free arrowhead, and then as it shows at any time you can spend 2 coins to hire a plane. Yep. A plane can count as a ship.
Okay.
So if I take the 2 coins to use that as a plane and pay the arrowhead, that will defeat my guardian. Now, one time before the end of the game, one time I can actually spend this as a free Jeep icon and then flip it over, and it'll just be worth 5 points at the end of the game.
So you didn't really need that club.
So I didn't really need. So your plans to destroy me have failed.
I got a club.
So then I'll discard that just for the coin, and I'll discard this fear without effect. So then that will pass my turn.
Excellent.
So then we'll go ahead and we'll get set up for round number 3.
Round number 3. So grab this guy back. We can get rid of this
one and this one. Oh. With this, yeah, it'll be that one and that one. It'll slide over, and then 2 more artifacts will come out.
2 more artifacts. So we don't get rid of this one?
We do not get rid of that one right now. If it's still there at the end of this round, then it'll go away.
Okay.
All right.
Did I do this right?
So that goes there.
1, 2, 3, 4,
4,
5.
5.
You get the clock right.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I don't know about you, but this is very therapeutic. Just to be able to sit down and play a game again.
Absolutely.
I know we're masked and
It's been a
whatnot,
long time
but
since
yeah,
we've hung out and
is.
played anything, so
How did I get this?
been great. Huh?
How did I get a fear back in my deck?
You start with 2.
Oh.
So you're gonna eventually have to try and deal with that one.
What happened? Oh, okay. All right.
Oh, I didn't take my guys back now.
No, you don't get them.
One thing, he's like, no, too late.
Yeah.
Can't do it. So now, this actually is kind of important to know, since this location has been discovered.
Right.
And if you want to use one of your explorers, you can just pay a ship, travel here, and take a free ruby.
So I don't need to do the compass.
You don't have to do the compasses for this one. It's only when discovering a new site.
Okay.
So, but this one's already discovered.
All
You
right.
can just pay a ship, travel here, get a ruby if you need to get a ruby.
All right.
So, speaking of rubies, I'm going to go ahead and I moved yours by accident. Like I said, green player, I have to remember that I'm red this time. Yeah, I did that. Thanks.
Yeah.
So, let's see how I want to do this. I have a tablet, I
we
have
can
a
swap
ruby.
if you want to be green right now.
No, it's okay.
Red seems to be set up pretty well, as long as I get your points
It's
and stuff.
like, okay, yeah, last round we swap colors.
Swap colors. If you're winning, we
If
don't
I
know
win,
that for sure.
we don't know that
We
for
have a
sure.
Pretty
And
good idea.
I have a pretty good track record of blowing it. So
I don't know what we're playing next, but I'm destroying somebody. What's on? What's coming up next?
just
Got some anger to
got
take
some anger.
out.
Let's do it.
You're getting it next
All
time.
right, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna play this fear. I'm gonna travel here. Actually, I'll travel here. I'll take an arrowhead. Your turn.
I really want those tablets. I don't even remember what they're for, but they're just cool. And I feel like I need one.
You spend them on things.
Oh. All right.
Like over here on this fun research track.
Fun research track that I haven't been able to move up. Boots. Boots. So the research track needs compass and... Aw, you took the arrowhead spot. How terrible. Wait, I can get... What's this mean?
That means you can discard a card from your hand to get a ruby.
But I could dog... Well, I can't go here with the boot. To get a ruby,
Yeah, you would
I can
have to
pay a ship
actually
and just go there.
pay a ship icon in order to do that. You can't do it with just the boot.
Take backs.
Takesy backsies.
Ship. I have a ship. Ship.
Ship. Yep. Travel there.
Ruby.
Get a ruby.
Ruby. Because this is not free. Only the compass is free.
Correct.
So that was my action.
That was your action because traveling is an action.
Okay.
So that is your action. I will go ahead and how do I want to? I may want to do this different. Hang on. So I'm going to tap my assistant to get a compass. Then I'm going to play this exploration card to get another compass. So then I'm going to play on my Guardian. I have a free compass, Jeep.
Yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and play that as a Jeep.
All right.
Play these 3 compasses. And I'm going to travel.
All of this seems really bad for me.
I'm going to travel up here
Of course you are.
to take this idol
Why not?
and get another compass. And then let's see what we've got here. This is a kind of a weird temple, creepy looking place. So that gives me another compass and an arrowhead.
This club
And
is going to do me no good if you discover all the places, right?
Okay, but this is going to be a little trickier. I have this angry monkey guardian.
Yes.
That takes 4 gold in order to defeat. So I got to come up with 4 gold before the end of the round, and that's going to be hard, actually. So we'll see. Maybe I'll have to run away. Maybe I'll have to run away in fear.
This is bringing me happiness. Your misery. Okay. So
I've missed playing with you, Josh. I really have.
I screw up enough to where it makes everyone else's game screwed up. Like, wow,
he breaks it without
he
breaking
can't
it.
be doing that badly. Oh my gosh, he pulled something miraculous out. Okay. So let's do. Why was I doing this? No, but I'm out of guys. How do I get more guys? How do I get more of these guys?
There are some cards that will let you reuse a guy,
Oh,
but we haven't seen any of those yet.
I need to move up. Oh, I was gonna do
Pay your ruby and move up
a
on the research.
My book. Can my book go up here? What does happen?
Oh
if
yeah,
my book goes up
your
there?
book can come up here.
But what does it do?
That will actually give you
A guy, right?
a free assistant.
But if I move I could move my compass up
You
here.
can move your compass. You can move your compass up here.
Yeah.
You can get a gold, and you'll get a compass. So having this assistant
are
though,
very nice. I think
but
I want
yeah,
the
so you
assistant.
can.
Was my original plan.
Yep. So you'll come up here. So the assistant's available.
Yeah.
Is this guy? They'll just give you 2 gold as a free action.
Pretty good.
She will give you a free compass or a free Jeep icon for travel.
Yeah.
Or this guy will give you a free tablet.
I think I want the tablet guy. What's this at the bottom? It has a
That means later on, as you get higher, you can upgrade your assistant.
Yeah.
And you'll get better benefits. So like with the tablet guy, once you upgrade him, he'll give you a free gold in addition to a free tablet every time.
I want him because
You want that one?
Got tablets yet, and I feel like I don't have anything to generate those. So he's here.
Yep.
And I can use him
As a free action during any of your turns. You can use it as a free
action. And they
action.
reset every
at the end of the round,
so it doesn't hurt to use him.
Yeah. So it doesn't hurt to go ahead and use them on your next turn.
Yeah.
And then you can take advantage of that. So.
Awesome.
All right, I need 4 gold. How am I going to get 4 gold, you might ask? I don't know yet. One thing I can do is spend this idol that I had from just getting to this site and take a gold and a compass. So that gives me 2 gold. In addition to my little hoard of resources here. That was a free action. Is there anything I can do that I can draw a card? Can I draw a card somewhere, please?
Help me.
Help me. Help me. I don't want to buy anything because I need the gold. However, I can buy an artifact that really won't do me very much good at the moment.
I highly recommend that strategy.
But that, okay. I can spend my exploration because I can't do any more traveling this round. So I might as well spend some of these compasses on an artifact that might help me later. So I'm going to spend this as a compass. I'll spend these 3 compasses. I'll take these hunting arrows, which then I can use.
Refills now, right?
Yep, that refills now.
Do we only play?
Will you hand
rounds?
me? Yeah, we only play 5 rounds. So do you want to hand me a fear card?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, you do.
Yes.
I get this fear card that has to go here, and then I get 2 arrowheads. So I'm stacked on arrowheads, which will actually may come into play with something fun later on. So now it is your turn, my friend. Looks like we had the Ritual Dagger, which lets you exile a card and get an arrowhead for the cost of 4 compasses.
4.
Yeah,
that's 4.
That's 4 compasses.
I'm gonna go. Oh, I'm gonna do this tablet. Tablet. Excellent.
Do you want to travel
Yep,
at all?
I do.
All right.
I want to go Somewhere where there's a Jeep symbol, apparently.
That's these three over here.
Yeah.
One where it'll get you, one idol will get, this one will get you a tablet, that one will get you a tablet, and that one will get you a coin. So it depends on if you want a free tablet or a coin.
I want
which one you travel to.
I want a tablet.
Okay.
I want a tablet.
So we'll discard your
Jeep.
pay your three comp buy. And then discard your Jeep card. Probably either the funding or the exploration.
No.
Pay that one, there you go. So that funding card has the Jeep icon, so that counts. So you place your other person. Yeah, you want to go to that one?
Yeah.
Alright. Let's see what else you get. You discovered...
Do I get the tablet or when I use it?
When you use it later. You can, well, okay, you get one tablet now.
Right.
And then you can then turn this over and spend it later to do any of these actions once for free.
Oh, okay. Great.
So, you discovered this weird kind of frog-looking idol.
Awesome.
That gives you a free coin and a free arrowhead. Look at you.
Yeah.
Now,
Getting it.
let's see what kind of guardian pops out. You have a weird saber-tooth looking tiger guy comes out at you.
Man, I should.
That is going to cost you two compasses and an arrowhead to defeat. Hey, you got an arrowhead this turn. So we just need to find you two compasses somewhere. Oh, see, he already has that set up. So
See, accidents do happen.
all right. So back to my quest to get 2 more coins. So I'm in a bit of a pickle here, folks. Not gonna lie. So I can I can research, but that won't really do me any good. I can't travel again. So it's not like I can travel down there to get the 2 coins I need. Nope. Can't do it. So I'll pay the tablet to reuse my ability on this inscribed blade, which means I can research with the discount of either an arrowhead or 2 tablets. So I'll take the discount of 2 tablets, I'll pay an arrowhead, I'll move up here, get this compass, and get a second compass.
So are these points once you cover them up? So what's this?
We'll go over that at the end of the game. We'll score those. But yeah, basically each time then, so instead of only being worth 1 point at the end of the game, this slot's worth 3 points.
3 plus the
because
one,
you covered it. No, just 3
okay.
total.
Okay. Is this worth 3 not flipped?
It is still worth 3 points regardless. So.
I see. So if I don't use it, I could get 1 point, but I might need it. All right, I'm playing Machete.
All right, so you can exile that fear.
Yep.
And get you 2 compasses.
2.
I think I know what he plans on doing next turn.
Passing, taking more fear, and moving on.
It's all part of the plan.
That's right.
Oh boy. So.
I hope the designer's not watching this cringing right now. Like, what is he doing?
If anything, Tony's watching and he'll be like, this is why we don't send Justin out in public.
Nah, you're doing great.
So, let's see. I need a tablet. I have the arrowhead. There's nothing I can do for this, sadly. There is, if I could somehow get my hands on another tablet. But I had to pay my tablet to use that again.
I have a tablet guy.
So, I have a guy for that.
I got a guy for that. He gets me tablets.
Okay. Discard that without effect. And pass. Sadly, I'm gonna end up taking more fear. More fear.
Yeah. So I can play that and get a compass.
Mm-hmm.
So let's do that. And then you're done, so I can just keep on going.
Yeah.
So I can defeat that.
Mm-hmm.
Is that a good thing, or just take the fear because I can get rid of the fear pretty much at any time with my machete?
It's a good thing. That's
All
5 points at the end of the game.
We'll do it, I guess, since you seem to act like you know what's going on. So these...
Let's do everything you want to do.
Take that, beat this guy.
Beat that guy, which gives you a free ship icon at some point during the game.
Free ship. Awesome.
Freeship.com.
Okay, I think I'm out of stuff at this point.
All right.
So
we'll go ahead and do that. If you want to hand me yet another fear card,
I do.
I will take my guys back. So now, anybody,
you don't have to defeat that. I could go defeat that.
You could actually go and just spend the Jeep.
Yeah.
And run up here and take this spot for me, and then you can pay the 4 coins and defeat that guy later.
Yeah.
If it just depends on who's going to be the first player next time.
What? Wow.
So.
How did that work out?
So then the sturdy boots goes away. The idol goes away. That moves over. These slide down, and we have Ancient Wine, which you use the effect on an upgraded side of an available assistant. So like the one that has gold, you can actually use, every time you use the Ancient Wine, you can get 3 gold or one of the other effects. And then the War Mask. I wish I would have had this last turn. War Mask, you get a arrowhead and you don't gain fear from any guardians.
Huh.
That would have been nice last time.
That'd be nice if you didn't have like a big massive weapon like me.
Like a war club.
Like a war club.
So, okay. All right, let's do that. Let's draw 5. All right, and it is Stork's turn. What you gonna do?
I think we all know what I'm doing.
It's a terrible hand.
Good.
That's why I don't play poker.
Good to hear. Let's do that.
Go there. Yeah.
And I get that and that, right?
Yep, you get that
and
that.
Well, look at what we have here.
So I don't even need to worry about that at that point then anymore. So I am free to go off and do other crazy things. Like, why not? Let's spend this as a compass. Let's spend these 2 compasses. Let's go ahead and... Oh, and that gets like that. Go ahead and spend this as a ship. I'm going to then move here. I'm going to take this idol. This idol lets me upgrade. So if I want to, a tablet becomes an arrowhead or an arrowhead becomes a ruby. I've got a bunch of arrowheads, so I'm going to go ahead and cash in one of these arrowheads to make it a ruby. Okay. And then, let's see what we've got here. We've got this lovely snake edifice here, which is fine. I am mortally afraid of snakes, but that one kind of looks kind of cool. Okay. So let's go ahead and take my tablet and my arrowhead for that, and let's see what we got to defeat. Giant winged bat creature. So giant winged bat creature takes an aeroplane and an arrowhead to defeat it.
All right.
To shoot it out of the sky. So I should be better suited to take care of that. So
Okay.
you're gonna hit him with the war club, aren't you? Skadoosh.
Got him.
Now, that is yours, and then for a free action, you can do an upgrade as well of any resource that you want to.
Whenever I want.
Whenever you want to, during one of your turns.
Perfect. And this is during my turn.
That's during your turn as well.
Let's take a tablet.
So you want to go ahead and just take that tablet?
Yeah, what's it gonna
I
have?
will allow that.
Alright. Remember, we're streaming live from Saltier. You can hear, obviously, people in the background. It's awesome. So anything you guys come in, purchase, a portion of that gets donated today. So please come in.
Yeah, so many great games here. I mean, they do have some copies of Lost Ruins of Arnak. So if you're nearby, you want a copy of it, swing by and get it. And part of that purchase goes back to charity.
Yes.
Or pick up anything here. Anything at all today. And part of that purchase goes back to help Nami. So that's the whole reason why we're here today. Other than seeing my homie over here.
That's right.
So
Keep telling people you like me, they're going to question your mental health.
more than you know. Da-dunch.
There we go.
All right.
See, as I said in the first one, if you're watching Color Monster, my defense mechanism is comedy. I wish I was funnier.
Yeah.
As do all of you.
I wish you were funny too. So let's go ahead and I'm gonna pay the 2 coins like I did before to make it an airplane.
Get an airplane.
And pay this
My cool War
arrowhead.
Club has the airplane on it.
That is a nice airplane
just
on
so
that
you know.
war club. It's a flying war club.
It is.
So I'm
It's
gonna
great, it's great.
I'm gonna defeat my guardian here, and that'll let me exile one of like the 15 fear cards I have in my deck now. So that'll be nice. So now it's your turn, my
It
friend.
is my turn. What to do? I feel like I want to go. Or I need more things to do that. Or I can just do that. I want to use these two and move up here.
Okay. Yep.
What does
So then
do?
that gives you two. That gives you a compass.
Compass. Okay.
There you go. I'll take that. Genovia said I legitimately don't understand streaming. That's okay. Neither do we.
It's like recording,
It is.
but live.
Yeah.
So you get to see me mess up.
So all the
even more.
mistakes we make and all the hemming and hawing, it's out there forever for the
Or
public to see.
It's lazy editing. That's really what
Yeah,
it is.
it is.
Lazy
It's when you
editing.
don't feel like editing, you stream.
Yeah. So,
All right. Well, let's see what I want to do next. For my next trick, I'm going to All right. I'm going to go ahead and do this. I'm going to pay my tablet and my arrowhead. I'm going to research my book up to here, which gets me my second assistant, and I'm taking the gold guy. That'll give me 2 gold for free, or 3 gold once I upgrade them up in here. So now we have the lovely young lady here who lets you upgrade resources for free. So now it is your turn.
don't like that. Don't like you moving stuff up at all. I had something I wanted to do. 3 of these
Mm-hmm.
and a ship moves me here or here and there or there.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go with a ship, 3 of these, and go here
For that one? Alright.
to this one. That gives me a gold, right?
That gives you a gold.
Okay. Gold, and then an island
Yeah.
or something.
Yep, you got it. That gives you a fear card, a tablet, and a ruby, it looks like.
What? I thought these were awesome.
I don't want the fear card.
Awesome.
I thought
At the bottom.
Nope, the fear card goes in your discard pile.
No, this actually is pretty good for me. I can get rid
because you can get rid of fear pretty easily.
Yeah, and I got a ruby, which ruby seems to be a little difficult to get.
So then,
it's the hardest resource to get, you think?
You got the giant spider. Now, once you defeat that, you'll be able to exile another card, but you have to discard a card and a coin and an arrowhead.
Right now?
Yeah, by the end of the round.
Okay.
But
easy peasy.
it looks like the only thing you're missing right now is an arrowhead, but you can easily get one.
I can easily get many.
You can easily get many arrowheads.
This is all part of my evil plot.
All part of the plan. All right, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to spend this idol.
It's because you didn't cheer for me at the beginning.
Yeah,
remember that.
I blame Tony for a lot of things too. So, I'm gonna, for a free action, I'm going to take 2 tablets, and then I'm gonna research. I'm gonna spend the 2 tablets. So that's kind of a pointless exercise, but you get what I'm doing here. And spend this arrowhead to move my book up here. I get to upgrade one of my assistants. Flip it over to the gold side. Question is should I do the one that will give me 2 compasses or 3 gold? What do you think?
I don't think you.
Because I'm going to do the opposite of what you say to do.
Probably just keep them the same.
Probably just keep them the same. Yeah. Don't upgrade it.
Spend the resource.
Be like, why? And just walk away.
Just walk out. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Or donate your resources to charity.
I'm going to upgrade my compass gal here. And so that is now your turn.
Well, Justin, I'm going to spin this guy.
Okay.
And go 2 compasses and an arrowhead. 2 compasses, please.
What did you do there?
This guy, right?
No, you don't get that for him. You just, if you flip that over, you get a ship icon for it. I'm not giving you free stuff just for that.
Thought I got this. I got this. Flip these guys. All right, so
that's what. Yeah, that's what that's for. So what are you trying to get?
Ship, I don't know. Kinds of stuff. Let's go with an arrowhead.
You like an arrowhead for that one?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
There you go.
And these are free actions?
Those are free actions.
So I did nothing technically right now.
Yep. You have everything you need to go after your spider then.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
So just discard one of your cards. Pay a gold and pay an arrowhead.
Pay a gold, pay an arrow.
Now you'll get, there you go. There's your other creature. And you will get to exile a card. I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to tap this assistant, take 2 compasses. I'm going to tap
Are
this
these worth
assistant.
points if I don't flip them over by the end of the game?
They're still worth 5 points.
Okay.
Take 2 gold. I'm going to flip over this guy to exile this sphere. And that's all free actions.
What did you say?
That's what I say.
What did you say?
That's what I say. And then... Is there anything else I'm going to need gold for? I'll spend this funding as a gold. Actually, and I'll spend 1 gold. I'll buy this carrier pigeon. That may or may not do me any good, but it's still okay. And we've got the steamboat. That's really nice, especially for exploring up here in places that require two icons.
2 boats.
That's nice.
Okay. So, is my turn now? Or not?
It is your turn.
And this is free to get a compass.
That's free to get a compass.
Let's do that. And then let's buy that.
Okay.
Which goes here.
Goes to the bottom of your deck, yep.
Okay.
All right, I'm just gonna discard this to get a compass, and I'm gonna pass.
And I'm going to do this to get an arrowhead.
Okay.
Actually, to get 2 compasses. But I'm going to flip this. Or not compasses, 2 tablets.
Okay. Okay.
And then I'm going to flip this.
To turn one of them into an arrowhead? Correct. That's smart. Good job. Okay. I like that.
So then, is all that lightning? This was lightning?
Yeah.
Lightning. I had a plan. What was it? Had one. It was
probably something over here.
Exactly what it was. 2 of these.
Move your magnifying glass up to here.
Got it.
And get a compass.
Yep. Thank you. Okay. And that was not a lightning saw. That's it, right?
That is it. Do you have any? But I've already passed.
Oh, you passed.
So if there's anything else that you want to do,
yeah, we're still rolling here.
Yeah. Like exile. Oh no, you don't have any fear out there, do you?
I did that already. How did I do that? Was it? No, it was when I got him. So I think that was.
Oh, you've already spent that.
I think that was when I did that. Maybe not. I don't really know. I think that's the only way I could.
Okay.
So. And all right. So I don't know if I should move this up or this up there. This is very difficult.
Well, I'll kind of help you out with that. Because you see where this where you are is not connected by the ruby here.
Yeah.
You can't take that route.
Oh.
So really, you will have to have a tablet and an arrowhead in order to be able to move that up.
Problem solved. Let's go here. Do I have to spend that right now, or should I save that for later?
It would happen right now.
Can I do this and save that and pretend like I didn't do
that?
Sure.
Yeah. I'll let you do that.
All right.
So that just goes out there. So you did that, and then you get another compass.
Okay. When do I get to upgrade people? When I get my book up?
When you get book up, because when you move your book up here, you'll get a second assistant.
Yeah.
Then when you move your book up to this level, you get to start upgrading them.
Okay. I think. What actually? No. I think that's it. I think I'm out of spend all my money.
Out of options?
I spent my money, it's gone.
Alright. So moving on to the final round now. So let's get rid of the sacred drum. Goes away. This goes away. And then we will move these down.
Ooh,
the parrot is nice. The parrot is nice. The treasure chest comes out that lets you draw a card and get a coin. And then the Guardian's Crown. You move a Guardian from a site you occupy to an unoccupied site with no Guardian, then you activate that site. So that lets you kind of chase Guardians around.
Okay, and we're done.
We're done with that, yep. That comes back. Shuffle the discard.
Please share if you can, especially if you've already donated. Share, because like I said, we're going to get up to that 500 mark and we're going to start giving some games away.
Absolutely.
I'd like to do that soon. Thank you guys for joining. Yeah. And come in. We'll wave at you. We'll say hi. 5.
Oh.
Let me help you out because I'm an expert at this game now.
Oh, hey, thank you. All right.
Let's see. Oh, I'm not the clock. You're the clock.
I am the clock.
You are the clock.
Okay. I'm gonna play hunting arrows. Take another fear. 2 tablets or 2 arrowheads. So now it's your turn.
It is my turn. I need. Oh. But this is the last round. That's it.
This is the last round. So if there's anything you want to do,
we gotta do it now.
Do it now.
Now's the time.
Now is the time. Speaking of time, can I go back in time and decide not to do that anymore?
I guess.
So
I mean, I've only done it probably 5 or 10 times. So.
Pretend like that. None of that ever happened. Okay.
Wait, the plane?
The
plane is anything.
Yeah, the plane counts as a boot, a jeep, a ship. So if you have a plane, it can get you anywhere on the board, unless up here where you basically still have to have 2 of them.
So your turn, right?
Oh yeah, I've not done anything
you
yet.
You undid your turn.
I undid my turn. I'm sitting here waiting for you to go.
You undid and then just we're done.
And then just stopped. So I'm gonna use that to get 2 compasses. I'm gonna do that to get the 2 gold. Then I'm gonna spend this boot. I'm gonna go here and get 2 more compasses. Now it is your turn. Yeah, you're green.
Okay. I was like, wait a minute. I'm the one that moved up there.
Did I move that up there, or did...
I think I did.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I think I did it wrong.
So we don't know what colors we're playing with today, but that's okay.
Alright, so G.
Yep.
And go... Here. Spin that tablet. And I get an arrowhead and a compass.
Yep. Alright. I'm going to spend 6 compasses. 2, 4, 6. Yeah, well, this may blow up in my face, so we'll see what happens. I'm gonna spend 2 airplanes, and I'm gonna fly my guy up to here. Gets me 2 idols, and get to exile one of them. Exile one of these spheres. That's a level 2 site. Whereas I discover this cool little archway reminiscent of little statues and stuff like that. So I get to draw a card. I get a tablet and a ruby. And then let's see who I've got to defeat. Angry vulture creature. So which will cost me an airplane and an arrowhead in order to get rid of. So, all right.
Cool. I feel like I need to. Let's play this. Get 2. I don't have to get rid of a card, or I can?
You do not have to.
I mean, it doesn't matter at the end
if
of the
you
game,
want
right?
to, yeah. So like, if you want to exile that funding, you can.
Whatever.
But you don't have to.
2.
Mm-hmm.
So I have 6. That's what it takes.
Yep.
Okay. That's all I can do. Right? That wasn't lightning.
Oh yeah, that is your turn. All right.
Very anticlimactic.
Let's see what I should do here. Probably spend this last idol for an arrowhead. Pay 2 coins for the aeroplane and the arrowhead to defeat this guy. Your turn. Every time I play this game, I see something else I could have done better.
So I'm gonna play that boat and that boat.
Okay,
And
yeah.
6
And those 6. Do you some traveling.
to do some traveling. To here.
Okay. Then that idol lets you upgrade something.
Right. Flipped over.
That one is already flipped over. Yeah. It just counts at the end. Points. So you can upgrade one of your tablets or your arrowhead if you wish to. You don't have
right
to.
now? I do want to. Upgrade this
to an arrowhead.
No. Upgrade this
to a ruby?
Yep.
Alright.
My fault.
There you go.
My bad.
Alright. Let's see what you get. You discover this beautiful temple out on the cliffside that gives you 2 compasses.
Yes.
And another ruby.
Yes.
And then your monster is the giant scorpion, which will makes you discard a card, pay a compass and an arrowhead, and then you will get to draw a card for free if you defeat it quickly.
When I defeat it. That's some positive attitudes.
All right, positive vibes. Positive vibes.
Right.
Okay, let's see then what I want to do. I will start by paying this ruby and this tablet to research up to here and get this compass.
I feel like my book is stuck way back there. It's going to ruin me. Because do both of them need to be up, or just like for scoring points? Like
no, so like right now your book's worth 0. Okay. But if you get it moved up, it'll be worth 1, and then you just add it to.
Okay.
So.
My turn.
It is your turn. Crunch. And then you get to draw a card later.
Awesome.
I'm going to play the carrier pigeon to take 2 tablets. And that is a free action, so I'll spend 1 of those tablets and a ruby to move my book up to here, upgrade my upgrade my other guy, which then untaps him, so I still have him available.
They're jamming out at T-Mobile next door. We don't own the rights to this song, or any songs for that matter.
This is not DMCA violation. We cannot help it.
Let's see. I got smart plans, don't I?
I would hope so.
I can put this up here and get an arrowhead.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm covering a 3 with a 3.
Yeah, so that means really, though, it's getting you...
Lost me 3 points.
Yeah, but you got an arrowhead out of it.
Did I? Is it worth it?
It depends on what you want to do with it.
Well, I was going to move that book up to here, but I don't know that that's really worth it. No, not yet. Let's think this through. I'm going to... Gold.
I know a way you can get some.
How's that? Put one of these things up
Put one of those things up there.
Oh, I'll spend this.
You have to draw a card?
Yeah.
It's still your turn?
This is. This ain't gold. Goodness gracious. I don't have any people. Weak sauce. So when if I go up to this, what happens? I get 9 points.
That means, yeah, that means your magnifying glass will be worth 9 points.
So that's a wash. Are these worth anything at the end?
They are not. Resources are not worth anything at the end of the game.
Let's take gold,
gold and the compass.
Oh, we'll keep the gold because I'm going to spend it with this ruby to move this up here.
All right.
Gives me that.
You can upgrade something if you want.
Enter gold and a compass. Well, I need a compass. Or not compass, a tablet.
A tablet.
Okay.
Sure.
Gold, ruby.
Because you took that.
Nope. Compass. I said compass.
Okay.
I took gold and a compass.
Right.
Okay.
Then you spent the gold and a ruby to move up. Yep. Okay.
Okay. Is that my turn?
That is your turn. I'm going to spend this fear
and I can spend
without
this.
effect.
I have to spend this now to move something.
So if you want to, you don't have to.
Yeah, let's move.
Alright. I will spend this guy for 3 gold. I will spend a gold and the ruby to move my magnifying glass up here.
Stop it.
Get the compass.
Did I spend that already? When I spend that, it goes up.
Yeah, when you spend it, it goes up there.
Interesting. So. Okay. I'm gonna spend those to get 3. For why? But
You'll figure something out, I guess.
yeah.
I'm gonna flip this over to exile this sphere. I'm gonna spend how many is that? I'm gonna go ahead and spend 3 compasses to buy the ancient wine. It's an artifact, so I'll get to use it immediately, which then gets me a gold. And then I can use the effect on the gold side of one of the available assistants here. One of them is very intriguing to me. I will use the one of like the little vet medical person, where she will give me another compass and she'll let me exile a card, which will let me get rid of this fear card here.
See, I knew I bought these for a reason. I can buy stuff that I didn't think of.
And if nothing else, it's victory points at the end.
I think.
Which then will give you another assistant.
So let's do that first. And assistant. Need none of those. Take this.
All right.
But anyway, are you done? Did you pass?
I have not passed
okay,
yet.
Then it's your turn, right?
Yep. I've got 4 gold in my pocket. Burning a hole. I'm gonna buy that parrot for 2.
Parrot is cool.
Okay.
Right.
Your turn.
Dang, we shot up. $457.
Woo! All right,
nice.
We're almost there.
Yes, thank you,
almost
guys.
to our first drawing.
Thank you so much.
$43 out.
Let's see. People are like, just take your turn. I'll donate whatever.
Yeah, just
take your turn. You're gonna lose.
I'll donate if you move.
Yeah. Okay, so if I get this stuff, if I okay.
Yeah, so like the artifacts, you always enact immediately, and then it just goes in your discard.
3, 4. We're gonna pay 4. We're gonna do this one. Just
take
put
that
the points and hope this card's
there.
good. So I get a gold. And
you
this
get
card.
a gold in that card. Is that not what you wanted?
It's not bad, but it's not.
Not what you wanted.
Are you still going?
I'm gonna refresh that. We got the star charts. Pay 1 gold to activate any 2 different base camp sites. That's a nice one. I've got 2 more gold, and there is the watch, which only costs 1, so I'll buy it. Use your turn.
I'll do that to grab another compass. Plus the 4.
Grab the star charts.
I have this.
You have 1 gold to activate any 2 of these.
The split sites.
Yeah, any 2 of these base camp sites.
Okay, I need. That I have to discard.
You would have to discard something for that
I
one.
I want this one and this one.
So 2 tablets and an arrowhead?
You got it.
There you go. All right. Let's see what else we got on the Pathfinder staff, which you choose. This is one I was telling you about earlier.
Yeah.
Where you can relocate a placed explorer to any base camp or level 1 site and then activate it.
Sure, I need that.
That would have been a nice one like 3 turns ago.
It's still nice. I like
I don't have enough money for the horse. I don't have anything else I can do with my materials. So I am forced to pass.
Good. I'm for the sake of completionist and not wasting things, I'm gonna take a compass that I can't use.
Why not? Because sure.
Right?
Why not?
Let's do this. I'm gonna take these 2 tablets and this, and we're gonna go up here
and get a gold and draw a card. Draw well.
Shuffle.
Yeah, shuffle. Make a new.
Come on, I need my gold. I don't know what's gonna save me in here. Do I have anything that will give me 2 compasses? That would be the only thing. Find another card. Or hey, that do?
That's your treasure chest. So you get to draw a card and get a coin.
And I get a compass.
Now, can that do anything for you?
I need one more compass. This I can spend to get
a coin and a compass.
I'm gonna lose points to cover.
Can you do that? No. No.
Oh no, and
oh no.
Well,
no,
yeah,
no,
I
no.
do. I have to. When I spin this,
you get 2 tablets.
But then I can't. It's already spent. I can't use it to activate it.
Right.
No, I think I'm done.
Okay.
Because I don't think it would be beneficial.
All right. So I have this little handy dandy score pad here. We're gonna see how we did.
Yeah.
All right.
Feel good.
First, let's take a look at the research track.
Research track.
Stork gets 12 points for the magnifying glass and 2 points for the books. So that's 14.
Total this up at home. Make sure you're, watch this guy.
So Justin gets 9 points for the magnifying glass and 4 points. So that's what, 13? 9 plus 4 is 13, right?
It is.
13 points. So right now, Stork is in the lead. Neither one of us made it all the way up to Arnak. So that's a bust out there.
Discoverers. So
now we look at the
here,
items.
Huh? That happens.
Now we look at the items.
Okay.
So you get 3, 6, 9, 12, 16. Whereas I get 15. Oh, it's turning into
2 points.
Now it's 2 points in your favor. Count your guardians. You have 20 points worth of guardians.
I smashed some guardians.
I have 15 points worth of guardians.
Now we're up.
Now you're starting
7.
to kind of run away.
We're up 7.
Count up all of your
card points. This is probably where I lose. Although I bought some expensive stuff because I was trying to keep up with you. 3, 6, 9, 10.
You got me there, I think. So that's what, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 for Justin, and you said 10?
10.
10 for Stork. I managed to get rid of all of my fear cards. I don't know how, but I managed to get rid of all of my fear. So 0 points of fear for me, and no points of fear for you.
Amen.
All right, Stork wins. Let's just see by how much.
And you doubted me, viewers. You doubted me.
All right, let's see. 14 plus 16 plus 20 plus 10. You got 60 points. Math is hard for me. 13 plus 15 plus 15 plus 7. Yep. So 60 to 50. Stork wins by 10. Well done.
Hey, this is
good
fun.
Game,
I like
good
this
game.
a lot. It's got engine builder, deck builder, worker placement, resource man. Like this has got a lot, and it looks overwhelming, but it's not. The components are fantastic.
The artwork is absolutely beautiful.
The artwork is very thematic. I liked it a lot. I wanted to buy this the whole game just because it looks so cool. I was like, I really want to buy this card, but I knew I'd already done that with the hammer.
With a couple of them,
but,
yeah.
But that worked out for me.
But then you used
well,
the hammer.
yes.
You killed 2 guardians with
yeah,
it.
I had plans.
So it all ended up working out for you in the end. So, but yeah.
Awesome, man. Well,
but yeah, this has been fun. I'll be hanging around here for a while yet.
Yeah, Justin's not leaving. We're going to have him back.
We're not going to leave. Hopefully we'll be giving away some games here. We're going to be giving away a copy of Arnak at some point. I've also, we're going to do also a copy of Under Falling Skies to give away later. I will have those shipped to your house, so wherever you live, I will get that out to you once Josh tells me who the winners are. And then a little bit later, I'm going to have something teasy to show you.
Something super secret.
Something super new, and something probably a lot of you may know about. But yeah, absolutely doesn't know what he's doing, but still wins. That's me though. That's part of me. Like I am a habitual loser.
The madness that's in here.
Yeah.
maybe I'm a crazy genius. You don't know. We don't know.
But yeah, so I'm gonna have some cool brand new stuff to show you here in a little bit.
All right, so we are going to run a packet again, and we're going to switch over. I believe we're heading into King of Tokyo Dark Edition with Miranda from Yellow. So stay tuned because that's going to be fun. I love that game. You played that King of Tokyo?
I played King of Tokyo.
Yes.
I've not played the Dark Edition yet.
But we are going to do this one virtually. So
nice.
Definitely keep this in mind because we want to. This is where Lex and Lex's channel, Virtually Analog, is really shines and is shown, especially through the pandemic. Lex has really helped me out to how to play games with people that I can't be around or live far away.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to start to transition that a little bit, and then we'll come back to analog board gaming and stuff. But please hang around because this is awesome.
Yeah, sounds good. I'll be around, and thanks for watching, everybody. Thanks for the great comments, and of course, Tony and the rest of my colleagues from CGE. Sorry to let you down once again. Justin usually loses, so it's kind of par for the course.
Get you a shirt.
But
Stork plays games. Justin usually loses.
Yeah, Justin always loses. With like a sad green meeple on it.
That's right.
But that's actually, don't tease me. I might actually have that shirt made.
We'll get it done.
But yeah, thanks for joining in with us, and I'll see you all here soon.
someone who's struggling the help they desperately need. Your support of the National Alliance on Mental Illness funds programs and support groups that can transform a life. Be a part of the NAMI effect. Hope starts with you.
And we have 10 seconds to let people feel the story of these people, and what they're going through. One is schizophrenia and one is depression. And to actually dig in and find actors that really understand that and can really play the role is number one, pretty amazing to watch. But for a director, it's a treat to get to direct something like that.
I thought that it was very important to give back to NAMI. It's been a wonderful resource both for caretakers of people with mental illness as well as people who have mental illness themselves.
I came out for two reasons. Family member who suffered from a mental illness brought my daughters out so they could participate in the event and do public service at the same time. And the secondary is where I work. It plays a role because we do a lot of focus on helping and assisting and getting people to where they need to go.
It's important for me for people to know about mental illness, that it's not discriminating, that it can affect all families and nobody asks for it. So I thought this was a way to support the people in my family, my son especially, who suffers with mental illness.
That if you come together and you volunteer and you're more visible, then mental illness becomes more visible and it becomes more accepted.
We've shown that there are people out there that are going through the same things that they have been going through, and they can get help. They can get the support and the love that they need. So you don't have to go through the things alone. And that's what I want people to get from the video.
Yeah. Being able to come out here and be a part of something so touching and so heartfelt that can reach out to others, that let other people see that, hey, you're not going through this alone. There's other people who suffering from the same thing, suffering from other things, but we advocates to let you know that you're not in this alone. We're reaching out, so you won't have to be afraid to be ashamed of what you're going through, You got to understand that it's not just you alone. It's a lot of us. And I say a lot of us because we all suffer from something. So we just got to be heartfelt enough to want to reach out to someone else to help them get better, or to let the people around the world see that, hey, there are really people out here who care.
And in the end, if it just gives one person an idea, something they can do, something they can make better for themselves or someone that they know that has a problem, I think it was worth it.
Overall, I think it's positive. When you get a group of people, it's like a force to be reckoned with.
And there was a real rapport, even though we were strangers, but when we came together, we knew we were going to make a difference.
Yeah, I can't feel my toes right now, but I'd say it's worth it.
Hey everybody, it's Stork from Stork Plays Games, and today I'm here to teach you how to play the 2 to 6 player game from Yellow Games, King of Tokyo. We're going to use the Dark Edition for this playthrough, that way I can show you how to play King of Tokyo and King of Tokyo Dark Edition. So, let's take a look at the setup. So the first thing you're going to want to do is choose a monster and your monster board. So we would have our monster here, and normally it would be in the standee, but for the filming purposes, we're going to leave it laying flat so you can actually see it on the overhead camera. The other thing we're going to have is our monster board. It needs to be on 0 victory points and 10 health, because that is what we start with. Second thing, make sure your board is set up and in the center of the table where everyone can reach it. The third, we're going to shuffle our deck and then lay out 3 cards. Fourth, make sure you get your tokens set up here where people can easily reach them. So our tokens, as you can see, are all set up here. Make sure you get your dice ready to go. So you'll have these 6 die to start, and then also these come later, so set those up just in case. Get your energy tokens. As you can see, we have ours set here in a Zen bin. Does not come with the game. Also, the dice tray does not come with the game. Just throw that out there. Finally, if you're playing the Dark Edition, which we are, you will have your monster's footprints. Get the matching footprints. So the king we have here, Kraken, Mecha Dragon, and as you can see, we're set up for a 3-player game. So in a 3-player game, we will not use this space as it is designated here for 5 and 6 players only. Next, let's cover exactly how to play. So there's a 5-step process to each turn. It is very, very simple. The first thing you're going to do is roll your dice. So grab your big chunky dice and roll these dudes just like that. You get up to 3 rolls, similar to Yahtzee or Dice Throne. So right now, I have 2 2s, 2 1s, an attack, and an energy. The attack is going to do me no good on the first turn, and I'll cover that here in a minute. Energy is always nice. 2s are better than 1s, so let's keep these. We'll set them aside, and we'll give it a second roll. Okay. Did not get anything helpful there, so let's give it a third roll, third and final. All right, and this is actually very good. So we'll keep those in the heart. So we have rolled our dice, and now we will move on to step 2, which is resolve our dice. So there's a few things that happen in the resolve status. So let's just resolve the ones that I currently have here, and you can resolve these in any order. Health is simple. If you are outside of Tokyo, meaning the board, so I'm outside of Tokyo, I would gain a health. However, you can never go higher than your maximum starting health at 10, so that's what I have, so this is not going to do me any good. Energy is exactly what it looks like. You have an energy, you take an energy. So I take one of these and put this with my monster. Now, the numbers are resolved a little bit different. These are victory points, but they're only count if you have 3. So I have 3 2s, which means 2 victory points. For everyone after that, I would get a +1. So I would actually have 2 + 1, and I would get 3, which is very good. So I would move this, this direction, 1, 2, and 3 victory points. So let's talk about some other options. If it would have been 1s, it would have been the same thing. I would have had to have 3 1s to get 1 victory point, and then every one after that would be an additional victory point. 3s, again, the same. If I have this, I don't get any victory points. I would just get my energy and I would just get my health. So the one thing that we haven't talked about are the attacks here. And we will come to those again here in 1 second. But the third step that we are going to want to resolve is enter Tokyo. So if Tokyo is unoccupied, I will be entering Tokyo. And since I'm the first player, I have to enter Tokyo. You have Tokyo and Tokyo Bay. They are essentially the exact same place. The only difference is, again, for the 5 and 6 players, you can have, you'll have 2 spots to choose from. That way more people can be inside. Now I'm going to talk about the dice here again. So had I been inside there, had I already been inside Tokyo, and I would have had these symbols, these are attack symbols, and these symbols mean you attack everyone outside of where you are. So I would have attacked Kraken and Mecha Dragon for 3 damage each. They both would have been hit for 3 damage. And that sounds great. However, the same happens for every player around the table. So if Kraken were to have rolled this, then I, the king, would have taken 3 damage. Now, when you take damage as a result of a die roll, you are allowed to concede and leave Tokyo. So let's pretend that the Kraken just resolved this damage and has hit me for 3. So I would spin my dial down 3, and then I can choose to stay, or I can choose to leave. I might want to leave. The reason I might want to leave is because, again, these hearts, and it shows you here on the board, will not allow you to heal inside of Tokyo. So I can't heal in there. So let's say that I choose to leave. The Kraken would enter. Now, when you enter Tokyo, and this shows here again, which I should have done on my king, but when you enter Tokyo, you gain a victory point. So you get 1 for entering. If you are in Tokyo at the start of your turn, so that's what this means. So now, let's say my turn is resolved, it's Kraken's turn. It's going to gain 2 victory points for starting his turn inside of Tokyo. Okay. So let's reset this back a little bit and go back here where we were. And our original roll had, I believe, 3 2s. Now, we want to talk about the 2s here because in the Dark Edition, you have the Rage track here. So the king, for getting 3 2s, would get +1 rage on the Rage track. If you got 3 1s, you would get +2. The Rage track, what that does is, when I get to 3, I will get to look through these cards, and if you noticed in the setup, which I think I definitely forgot, there are little 3s down here in the bottom right corner. There are little 6s and little 10s in those. So if I get to the 3 or past the 3, I get to look through these, and I get to choose which one I want. You do have the option, there are red side, there are green side. The beginner suggests that you start with the red side, but you can actually also do green, or you could do a combination of the 2 and just shuffle them up and deal them out however you like once you get more advanced. So right now, the king has 1. So the 4th option is to buy power cards. And you can see these power cards up here. There's different kinds. There's keeps, there's discards. They cost whatever it says up here in the top left corner. So for this keep camouflage power up, I'd have to pay 3 energy. Currently I only have 1, so I cannot pay it to get that card. But if you had energy, you could buy as many of these as you can afford. Another option is to pay 2, and you can wipe the board. If I chose to pay 2 to wipe the board, I could do that, deal out 3 new ones, and if I still have energy, I could purchase from those 3 new ones. If I did have 3 and I purchased camouflage, it would go in front of me, and then 1 would refill. If I had enough energy to purchase that card, I could purchase that card if I wanted to. All right, and finally, 5 is the end of turn. So at this point, I would just
You're
end
real
my turn
staticky.
and move on to the next player. So it would go around the board.
You
and
said
it would
King of
begin
Tokyo, not
Kraken's
King of
turn.
Tokyo Dark. So I did not refresh
So when
on
I
King
end
of
my
Tokyo
turn,
Dark.
some cards do have special end of turn abilities which would activate at that point. Currently, since we don't have any cards, that wouldn't happen. So what I'm going to do right now is take just a round or 2, so you can kind of get a feel for what's going on. So we gained 3 points. We'll take our 4th for entering Tokyo. And this would now begin Kraken's turn. So Kraken is going to take the dice and roll. He's got a pretty good roll here.
Okay. So we're not quite set up yet. Just bear with us, guys. But I figured it's better to watch us set up than for you guys just to look at a blank screen. So, how's everybody doing? Thanks for watching the stream. It has been a lot of fun behind the scenes, a lot of running around, everything on fire, trying to keep those fires contained. So we're going to there we go. Testing, testing. How's the audio? Is the audio okay, guys? Let me know in the chat if you can hear me okay. If there's any static or just cutting out at all, let me know. Ooh, it's staticky. That's not good. Fix that. Let me change some settings. How about now, guys? What does it sound like now? Whoops, sorry. Still says okay. Alright, the cord might have gotten knocked loose.
I was just gonna say, we hit our 500 goal, so I was working on it all night. I need to go ahead and
Testing. Testing, testing. Any better? Seems a little better. Little better. I think we're just gonna have to make do with the blue.
Now I heard that very quietly and staticky.
Is it staticky?
A little bit.
Yeah, it's the mic. This mic. We don't really have another option. So I don't know what to do about that.
Yeah, it's staticky. Can we not switch to the GoPro mic?
That's what I was just on. That wasn't working. Which is weird because it was working yesterday. Okay, guys. Thank you so much for sending in the raid, Laura. We're actually having some issues with our mic right now, and that's why it sounds so bad. Just bear with us. Yeah, it was. We had a little bit more this morning. We had a little bit issue this morning. I thought I fixed it, and now it's back. So just bear with us. We're about to play King of Tokyo. And Jen, don't worry about what our rate is. Okay. Once I get this mic fixed, we'll start. So, 1 second.
How does it sound now? Still. Yeah. Just let me know. It's got